Okay, so guys, this bit now is actually 3 or 4 days later, and I was just editing the video now, and right, I left nights that day when I did the video you're gonna see. I was just leaving nights. I never went to sleep in the morning. I was a little bit. I didn't like the video to be honest with you. Not the way I've done it. It's a lot of just driving around, baffling around. But the car got fixed. That's the most important thing. But today I went for another drive. I was about to ring the guy to come and pick up the car, and I just thought, you know, the car was arriving fine, perfect, no problems at all. But I just thought about doing an oil change on this. So I literally just finished the oil change. Actually, I just finished the oil change, and I just finished coming from another test drive. I haven't recorded those bits. Everything's still here on the floor from doing oil change on it. Okay, and the way I did the oil change is literally, guys, by there is a kind of a shield at the front that you need to take off. I took that shield so I could access better things. Then I took the fuel cap at the top, and the oil was actually a little bit low because the level is right at the top. Not right at the top, it was quite halfway through the tank, and the level was literally about this at the bottom. That was it. So what I've done is I filled the tank all the way up to the level. Then I opened the high pressure hose that comes at the bottom of the whole thing. There's where the high pressure pump is. So I have undone that. I didn't took the thing out completely. Then I have undone that, and then obviously from there you have a high pressure pipe, a metal pipe that comes from there, comes to the front, and then goes all the way up to the mechanism at the top. So what I've done is I've opened that, turned the ignition on, and let it to drain the tank. Then I've closed it, filled it with oil again, and went for a quick drive. Went for a quick drive. No, I'm lying, guys. No, I'm lying now. So I fill it up, turn the ignition on. That obviously build the pressure again. Then I came here on the car and I changed gears a few times so the oil would circulate. Then I've done the same thing again, drained the oil again. Then at some point I run the what is it called? Pressurization. Let me see if I find it. Hold on. It was the oil accumulator. So I've done the oil accumulator drain to take the oil from inside the accumulator. Did that as well, and then put new oil. So I've done basically about 3 times to flush the hydraulic system. And by the last time I did it, the oil coming out was pretty much as clean as the one I was putting in. So I was happy with that. And then yes, I did a clutch bleed, all the alignment again for the gears, engagement, forks, etc. And then a clutch learning again. Went for another drive, which I just got back home, and now I'm happy. I was happy already. I would just sit back in my head about the oil, and I just thought, you know, there's no other things coming up on the car other than that. So I thought my worth to change the oil is probably the oil in there is probably the original oil. It has never been changed. Again, it was quite low as well. I could have recorded that, but it was pointless. So anyway, now I'm gonna leave you the video. Some of you might not gonna like the video going forward now, because it's a little bit of me just dwelling and showing you what the car does, etc. But you'll see what the car does. Actually is on camera what the car is doing, and you're gonna see at the end that the car was not doing it anymore. And again, I just went for another test drive, and it's running perfect. So anyway, I'll leave you with the video. If you don't like a lot of videos without action, if you will, don't watch this video, because there's not a lot going on this video. But it might be that helps someone out there, and that's the main reason why I put this out there. So stay with the video now. Hi everybody, all my followers, be welcome to another video. So hope the support will hold what it is, at least while we record this bit and while we test or we confirm the complaint. So the car is a Fiat 500 Not 100% sure which engine is on this. the car is fitted with one of these manual electronically controlled gearboxes, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm not sure if this is electric or hydraulic. It's definitely electronically controlled. The complaint is that the clutch was changed on this, and since the clutch was changed, the car jumps out of gear when you come to a stop, when you press the brake. He said to me sometimes if you don't press the brake too hard, it doesn't jump out of gear, but if you press the brake a little bit harder, he said it jumps out of gear. So, with no further ado, where's the key? Oh, he's there. Let's gonna go for a quick test drive. I hope you can see the screen, so you can see, or you'll be able to see if it jumps out of gear or not. One of the things I've noticed is it doesn't go to reverse straight from neutral. I will show you the gearbox selector later. I just don't want to take the phone from there again. But if I now go to sort of first gear and pull it back to reverse, engage reverse. I don't know if this is the normal behavior or if it should engage reverse straight from neutral. Not 100% sure. Oh man, I can't go yet because I have my charger in there from the Audi. So hold on a second. Let me put the charger away. Okay, it's just because, let me hold the phone. Okay, it's just because it looks like it's going to rain, and obviously, oh, shut up. Right, so I need to come back to reverse. Okay, let's go. It's gonna see what this thing does. I just hope the phone is not going to fall off. I can, when the clutch is grabbing, when the clutch starts to bite, maybe just me. It looks like the clutch kind of jumps a little bit. I don't know if they learned this thing. So I'm in automatic. And guys, you don't see nothing, do you? Ooh, look at that. Let me see what he does when I get here. I knew this would happen. Okay, so as expected, the phone just fell off. Okay, so when I stopped here, it didn't jump out of gear, but I used the brake quite gently. I didn't press too hard. I hope the phone is not gonna. Okay, it's on fourth gear now. Okay, I'm gonna brake a little bit here. First gear still. Okay. There we go. And have you seen it? Jump into neutral. Okay, so oh, it doesn't go on gear now. Oh, there we go, gear again. Oh, okay. The guy said to me he needed to restart the car to engage gears again, but obviously he might didn't try this back and forwards with the lever. So I went a little bit like first neutral, and eventually he did engage gear again. Let's try to replicate this again. Here is a little bit bumpy, but on the next road should be okay. That's gonna do it here. Third gear. Let me brake. And it's back to neutral. So now from first gear, I'm just gonna go pull it to the right hand side. I'm not gonna go to neutral. Leave it to first gear again. It doesn't engage. Try again. Nope. Let's put it into neutral. First gear again, and it's gone again. Okay, so we have seen the problem, and we confirmed the complaint that the car jumps out of gear when you brake, when you get to intersections. It is a little bit annoying, because obviously you get to a place. Let me see. Okay, so if I do it gently, it looks like it actually works fine. Now, the first thing that comes to my mind is, have they relearned the clutch, or is the biting points not learned? And when you're driving like this, when you come to a stop, maybe the gearbox is not disengaging, and it just jumps out of gear rather than stall the car or try to, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking out loud, but. I think, okay, let's go to scan the car. It's gonna go drive home, scan the car, see what we have, and go from there. Really. Oh man, I have not even stopped. I've just turned here and oh, come on. It's not engaging gear, but I can feel the gearbox trying. Yeah, it's definitely not engaging gear now. Come on. Yeah, I can feel the gearbox trying. Hold on, it's first gear again. Let's go. Because I'm here right after the intersection. Let me move home. Whew. Okay. Okay, so I could definitely feel the gearbox. I can hear the motors. It looks like, well, I can hear some gears try to engage. So the box is definitely trying. So, okay. Right. Let's gonna get the maxi Cs because the IM608 is charging, and let's see what we have. Okay, so this is the gearbox I was talking about. So I don't know if this is normal. So it's in neutral now. It does not engage gear if I come reverse, if I come straight to reverse. Oh, we actually did now. Wow. It was not doing it. So first gear. Now he's engaging okay. So neutral. You see? So there's definitely something with this box. So when the gear jumps out, so when I was driving, I was just doing this, leave it here, which is in economic and in auto. And then when the gears jumped out, I was doing this, and then back to here. And was not engaging gear, but I could definitely hear some noises. So anyway, let's gonna go to this, give a quick scan, and see what we have. There's also that yellow triangle, which I'm not sure what that is there for. There's something comes to my head about that triangle, but I can't remember now what it is. Anyway. Okay, so I just quickly went to check. This is definitely the hydraulic system. One, I can hear the pump. Second, I can actually see the system under the bonnet. First, second, that it looks like is for one of the lights. So the light on that side is off. Don't know if there's any other lights, but that is probably for that. This thing, when I put the VIN, it doesn't read the VIN, but when I put the VIN manually, it actually detects this as a 500, which I believe is going to be the same thing. Powertrain, TCM. Let's gonna see if the TCM has any codes at all, because that will be interesting. Alignment or adjustment incorrect. Boom! I knew it. Right, so let's gonna see what it takes to do a alignment and system test. Special function, clutch replacement. So actually, let me ring the guy so I know exactly what was done to this, okay, before we do anything on this thing. Okay, and apparently it was just the clutch, so I don't know if you're gonna have to do anything else other than the clutch, because I don't know if they disturbed anything else during that. Okay, so, oh man, have they done this? Oh man, because this is the thing, you're supposed to do this, then the clutch bleed, then this. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do one by one and hope for the best. Don't know if you guys can hear it. Looks like it stopped now. Okay, let it carry on and see what happens. Okay, so now we're gonna go for the last procedure, which is I can't remember what was written in there, but it's the last one. But as you can, oh no, it doesn't show here. But basically, it's to learn the kissing point for the clutch. So we're gonna do it now, and I'll show you then which one this one is, but it's the last one on the list basically. Okay, so it's doing it. I can feel the clutch biting, and then it stops, then it goes biting again, then it stops, then bites again. I can feel different sort of, sometimes it's just very gentle, you can feel just the clutch kissing. Sometimes it goes a little bit further, you can actually feel the car sort of lowering the RPMs as the clutch. Okay, looks like quite a quick procedure, so let's carry on. The next time we go for a drive, I want to monitor the hydraulic pressure, although was no codes for hydraulic pressure, and so I guess it's going to be, ooh, function not available. Really? Okay, that's strange, but he was definitely doing something. Okay, so let it to do this, and then I will report back. Okay, and reported successfully, so not really sure what that meant. Okay, so the one we did, I'm not going to do it again, but the ones we did, guys, I did number 3, and number 4. Okay, I haven't done the first two because I don't see a problem with this. This is for you to depressurize the system so you can change the clutch. Then is the bleeding. I don't see. I mean, is engaging gears fine when he's driving, so I guess these two will not be needed to do. So I've done these two, and now we're gonna see what happens. Okay, and I just stopped here. It's looking quite promising. I did some hard stops twice. It didn't jump out of gear. We do have a new light now. Fuel. So we're gonna do this intersection here again. Got right here at the end, see what happens. So 3rd gear, 4th, and I'm gonna come to a stop. Fine. So I'm just gonna go across the road. It's just a car coming. There's another long stretch here, and we're gonna do a couple more tests. I just don't want to do it on the main road because I don't want to get stranded like I did last time. And I was just going around the corner, really. I was not even braking there. Kind of. Okay, let's gonna do 4th. I'd like to see in 5th gear. 5th gear. And don't make it stop. Oh, damn it. Oh! Right. Back to the drawing board. Why is he doing this? But it looks like he's not doing it the same way as was doing before, because before it's pretty much doing it all the time. Go back. So why only did it from 5th gear? That's strange. That's really strange. Well, that's 5th gear. Let's gonna stop here again. There we go, and he's out. Okay. Neutral. But he's engaging gear pretty much straight away. While before he wasn't doing it straight away. I'm really confused right now. I think there's only 5 gears on this thing anyway. Okay, he hasn't jumped now. This is pretty much what I've done last time when I was turning around at the other end. Okay. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Right, let me drive a little bit more and see if I get to any conclusions. Okay, and after a little bit of more driving, it only does it from 5th gear. If I'm on 1st gear and I brake hard, it doesn't do it. Hard or slowly, it doesn't matter. 2nd gear doesn't do it. 3rd gear doesn't do it. 4th gear doesn't do it. 5th gear does it. But it doesn't do it all the time. There was a couple times where it didn't jump out of gear. So I was either thinking about doing another relearn just to see what would happen, or doing one of the other relearns. But pressures were okay, by the way. I was checking the pressures, everything was fine. So I think, let me see if any codes have been triggered. Indeed, shift failed. Okay, let me see what we are going to do with this. I think Mrs. just want to be on camera. Okay, so I done another procedure, and I want to see if that made a difference. So I've tried every single Jesus, can't do that here. Ooh. There's no place where I can allow fifth gear to engage. Maybe now. This section looks a little bit more flat. Fourth gear. Come on. Fifth gear. Fifth gear. Okay, moment of the truth. Brake. Right, let's not gonna get too excited. Let's gonna do this again. Right, I'm gonna turn left. I never went left. It's gonna be my first time going this way. Let's see if this is a good road for test driving as well. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, come on. It's a little bit bumpy here. But we are on fourth gear again. Okay, come on. Give me fifth. Fifth gear now. Fifth gear, brakes. Ooh. I've never been here, guys. Never been here. First time. Where this is going. Ooh, nice stretch. Oh, this is beautiful. Littering, really? I hate fly tipping. I hate people that does this, especially because you have a free recycling center here in the city. You can just go there and drop stuff. Why people drop it? Right, brakes. Not so hard this time. Okay, so I didn't brake as hard as I did before. Right, guys, me here talking. I'm gonna do this as much as I can. I don't have much fuel, but we'll do for a few times until I'm happy that we have a fix or that we still need to do something else. I will then at the end will show you exactly what I've done to get to this point and the reasons why I've done it. But I'll tell you quickly why. Because the reasons why I've done it, let me turn around here actually. The reasons why I've done it was because of the code. Gear, lever, engagement, whatever that was. So, okay, the phone is also nearly running out of battery. Guys, see you in a bit. Okay. Okay, and I thought I had fuel for less. 52 miles still. Right, guys, I've been driving now for about... That clock is wrong, I think. Oh no, actually it's correct. I've been driving now for about half an hour, 40 minutes. I stopped and started God knows how many times. At some point I could even start to smell clutch, so I stopped stopping and I just drove for a little bit, and then I did a few more times. It never happened again. So what have I done on this last time before was under special functions. If you remember, we did that and we did the last 3 steps, or 2 steps I would say. So what I've done is, because of the code on the ECU, because it's still there, I'll show you, because I haven't cleared it yet. Alignment or adjustment incorrect, fault on gearbox, shift failed. So to me it was like the forks or the actuator was not actually shifting in the right place. So what I've done, guys, is I came here, I've done this, which is like a it does a kind of a reset to the gear engagement, and then after that I've done, which one was it was this one here, selection and or engagement clutch electro valve replacement. I know we haven't done that, but I performed the procedure all the way, and as you've seen, guys, it's driving absolutely fine. The phone is on charge now, so I can't really test it for you unless I would be holding the phone, but guys, I'm really happy with the result. I have no issues now with this. It's fine. I'm still have to drive till home, but it's fine, guys. It's absolutely fine, fixed. I believe what happened was they did the clutch probably without maybe we don't have 452 miles. It's better drive home. Right, so yeah, so as I was saying, let's gonna drive back home. But as I was saying, I'm really happy. It never happened again. It's driving absolutely fine. So I think what happened, as I was saying, that's what I was saying. So I have a feeling that they did the clutch replacement. I don't know if they followed that procedure from this depressurizing the clutch system and then bleeding it and then doing all of that stuff. They haven't done it. I don't know if they have or not, but I have a feeling they haven't, and they probably, as they did the clutch and then start to drive the car, they just messed it up. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. The guy couldn't tell me, just said I took it to a garage and they did the clutch. That's all he knows. So that's it. With no further ado, we're gonna just clear the codes before we go and then drive back home. And with no further ado, guys, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope there's some information here you guys can find useful. If you do still have any questions, any comments, you know exactly how it works, just put them below. And like always, guys, thank you for watching.